Today we're going to look at the Fortnite ATK, the all-terrain cart from Jazwares. Now, this is not your normal vehicle. This is an RC car with lights, sounds, rubberized wheels. Comes with a cart, the controller, level 1 drift figure, the stop axe harvesting tool, and back here, if you can see, a detachable golf bag. Now, there is a sample thing going on right here. It says, try me, press button. So if I reach in here, and I'll try to be real quiet. And if you saw right there, it lights up. I'll do it one more time. See? Lights up right there. Alright, so I think it's time. Well, let's flip this around real quick. You can see the back. Oh, there's the kind of the front of it right there. Let's flip this around, see what we got here. We have Drift here. Journey into the unknown and find your way to victory. And here is the ATK with a few of the others on there. Also available, the bus drone. By the way, the bus drone is not in scale with these figures, but it's a cool little toy. I won't be talking about it on this channel. And the quad crasher, which is a cool little ATV. Alright, let's get this thing open! I stopped midway through the unboxing because I discovered that this cart won't come off nearly as easy as it might look or you might be used to with vehicles. If you notice these little white pegs here under the edge, those are attached to the vehicle by screws. So you'll need to remove 4 screws to get this thing off the package. And then your ATK, you know, see that, it'll come apart. So anyway, let me finish unscrewing these and we'll be right back. Okay, so now we've got it fully out of the package, and let's just kind of take a quick peek at what we've got. We've got the ATK User's Guide, which kind of shows you the different parts. Like, this is all that's included, and this is how you replace the batteries in the car and the controller, and just some how to play and battery warnings. Then we've got this lovely controller. Up, down, well, forward, back, left, and right. Power button right there. And this is where you change the batteries. We got the stop axe, which has an interesting little piece sticking out here. Stop axe harvesting tool. And the removable golf bag. And you could probably put some harvesting tools in there if you want to. Or, if you've got your screwdriver, you could put your screwdriver in there, I guess. Anyway, now I have to plead ignorance on this. I'm not quite sure where on here it goes. It just kind of goes somewhere, I guess. Then we've got Drift Figure. Before I go into all that, we'll take a look at Drift here. Now, Drift looks a little different. This is the level 1, according to the box. I don't have the Drift skin, so I don't really know much about it. But it looks different than the Series 1 Jazwares Drift Figure, doesn't it? Kind of. Well, if you look under the coat, he's got the same legs, and he's got different arms, he's got a different torso, chest area, and a different head. Now, just for fun, I suppose, if we wanted to take off the coat, could slide it on this Drift and see, what will that do? That will make him look like he's got a really big, oversized coat. But I suppose that looks cool. I mean, that's kind of part of his thing. The funny thing about this figure here is that when you take the hood off, he looks rather bald, like he's got no hair. This one, he's got plenty of hair. And because of that, you can't actually put that on there. Not really. And you could do that, but that kind of looks funny. So the first Drift figure stuff and accessories aside, how mobile is this guy? How much can he move around? Well, he's got pretty good articulation all the way around his shoulders, and his elbows rotate and bend back and forth. This guy is actually really wiggly. I mean, he's really loose. Man, this is hands are just like gummy. This is like a gummy hand. I mean, do you see this? Can you see how well? And I don't think he'll ever hold, and that takes nothing. Whereas this is solid. I can't move the fingers in and out without really prying. I barely touch it. This is like, I have to say, this is like very bad bad figures from another country. This hand is better. The right hand's a little bit better, but it still moves around. His head rotates all the way around and bends back and forth. I have to say, of all the figures, this is probably the worst quality figure I've seen from Jazwares, and they've been doing some awesome work. His legs rotate quite easily around. His thighs are kind of tight, and he has a double knee joint, and his ankles hinge and rotate. So I think I've talked enough about this figure now. At this point, what do you think? Besides bendy hands, but he's got the basic articulation that all the figures have. So we'll set him and the stop axe off to the side, because the big chunk is really this, and I've wasted a lot of time on this figure. So the ATK, this is really cool. I just kind of hold it off. Look at that background. That's a pretty cool background. I'm going to get rid of that now. The ATK, a remote controlled vehicle. This is really cool. You can see different things like these beef boss and tomato head, danglies, for lack of a better term. It's like, the fuzzy dice. There's a golf cart. We've got the golf bag kind of sitting down here. We've already seen that. So you can, there you go, put some harvesting tools in that. And we got some pegs back here. So figures can either stand. They can't really sit very well. Here, let's see. Oh my goodness, Drift is beside himself. They can't really sit very well, but it's not really meant to be an actual mobile golf cart. It's more of an attack cart. ATK. Anyway, so I don't know if you could. I don't think you could really get them to stand there or not, but you can get them maneuvered just a little bit to get them sitting in here. And you might even be able to get them to hold on to that steering wheel with a little work. There we go. It's kind of funny. I should have gotten a couple other figures, but there he is. He's beside himself again. But that's really pretty neat. If you don't want them to fall out, you could probably, provided they've got good hands, grab a hold of that so then they don't fall off, as they're riding around. Now, one really cool thing is there's a button right here on the front, on the hood. See, do I have it turned on? Nope, I don't. So if we flip this over on the bottom, right here is an on and off switch. Can switch it on, can switch it off, and we can switch it to, it says try me, so like demo mode. So we can push this button and it'll do its thing. Now on, so there's a few different noises that it comes with. So anyway, and it's not like the Quad Crasher where you move it and it starts making noise. But I would be kind of curious. This is a very small little area that I'm going to try this out on. Let's see. Oh. I got no idea what I'm doing. I'm going to pull my camera back here a little bit. All right, let's see. Got a little Austin Powers moment going on here. Oops. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's durable. Fell all the way to the floor, and it's still going. All right, well, this is the ATK, the all-terrain cart video. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. This is really pretty fun. Thank you for joining me. We will see you on the next video.